Hello and welcome back. It's been 5 years since I bought the field, and today I'm going to be doing two videos. One which I'm going to be posting straight away, which shows the progress of a field from what it looked like when I first got it to what it looks like now. Another video that I'll be posting in 5 years time, so then we can hopefully, I'll still be doing a YouTube video at that time, and we can see the progress from what it looks at that point. So hopefully the trees would have grown bigger, I would have built more structures, I would have cleared away for weeds, and it'd be looking a lot better, a lot more developed, and you'll be able to see the time lapse from that. Let's start having a look at some of the things which have changed. I've planted 2 willow structures in the field. Well, 2 main willow structures anyway. If I can just turn the camera, there we are. This is the first willow structure. I built this 2 years ago, it's now grown fairly tall. The bees love it, you can see all the catkins are out at the moment and more coming out. Here's the second structure that I built. This was built just last year and it's been made of tightly woven tunnel. There's the entrance to the willow structure there. So let's go through it. In the video that I posted where I planted this, then the whole place was covered in reed. I cut that back, planted in the willow structure, used the reed as mulch, and it looks like it's mainly gone, that reed. There's a little bit around the edge, but most of it in the middle has now gone. The meadow sections of the field, they're looking quite good. It's spring at the moment, but I'll show you pictures of the field last summer and the summer before, where we're getting lots of wildflower everywhere. That's been coming across very nicely, and we're getting, basically start of a wildflower meadow. I planted some more seed this year, so there's a few rough patches in the field of mud where I've taken off the soil to then be able to plant seeds there. So I'm hoping they're going to come up nicely. Oh, the first butterfly, I've just seen the first butterfly of the year. We've got a tortoiseshell. Oh, that's exciting. So I'm not sure if I can change the angle, but there's a tortoiseshell just down here somewhere. Oh, it's gone. Okay, well maybe you saw it, I don't know. Oh, it's going around me. In this section of the field I've got lots of willow, which I've been making for basket weaving. I've just cut it all down at the moment, but I'll show a clip of what it looked like before I cut all this willow down. When I say I cut it down, it's just coppice, so it'll grow back up again. It's just cutting it every year to get nice shoots, which are good for basket weaving. I'm hoping this section in particular, I'm hoping going to look really nice in 5 years time. These are more recent trees that I planted. We've got some cherry blossom, we've got some red maple, we've got some red oak, and we've got some Japanese maple. Hoping it all start to take off and it start looking like a sort of pretty corner to the field. Okay, this is part that I wanted to show you. This is my little hazel ring. I planted 10 hazel trees just here, which I'm then going to be weaving round in this circle to make a little hut. At the start, I tied it off with metal twine so that I could tie the adjacent bushes to each other, and what's happened is they grew into that twine, so I removed that and instead of being using string, so that when they grow then it can just break and come off, and you find that the tree branches have actually moulded into each other, so it creates a rigid structure. Let's have a look at the orchard section. We're getting some fairly substantial trees, quite thick trunks. Now they're not as tall as they could have been, and that's because I've been pruning them to keep them short. I want to be able to reach all these branches. If it goes beyond my reach, I can't get the fruit. But I also try and get it high enough so that the deer can't eat them. So what I've done is, you can probably see on this tree, I'm at the right angle, yeah, there we are. See how these branches are folded over? This is a plum tree, so one of the things you can do for that, you can actually tie them down. So get a heavy rock, get some string, just tie it down and it would bend the tree round. And the others have just been pruned recently, so none of them looking that vigorous. But in the summer, they will send out loads more shoots and will look quite big. Oh, once we're going past, I'll show you the nursery. So this is one of the first bits that I started, was this nursery here. It's called the nursery because I was originally going to plant trees here before then went and planted them in other places. That wasn't a good idea, so I found out that being in the centre of the field, it was too hot for them. I was planting trees like beech that I just got from seed, rowan, and what happens, the sun just basically burnt them all up. They got too dry, I couldn't keep them watered well enough for the small saplings, and so they all just died. So I've given up on that idea. I've still called it the nursery, but instead I've just got a load of fruit bushes. We've got joster berries, we've got a flowering currant at the other side, which I planted the first year, and we've got some black currants. Then got a couple of apple trees in here as well, and some other berries. And I'm looking forward to this strawberry tree. It provides little red fruit and it sheds its bark every year. It's quite an exciting one to have. I'm looking forward to seeing that one grow and how it should get bigger over time. We'll also see whether these boxes survive. I planted them. I've had a few attempts at planting box, every time they've died, but this one I planted maybe a couple of years ago now, and they seem to be surviving. They seem to be sending out fresh shoots. So I'm hopeful on this one. It might be another one that just dies, it may be one which survives for 5 years. So if it survives for 5 years, then I'm very happy. If not, then there'll be a little mourning for this tree and a reminder in 5 years' time. In this section, then this place was coated in reed. It's still got quite a lot of reed in that I've been mowing each year to try and keep down. It'd be good to see whether this goes even shorter over the next 5 years. It was just chaotic at the start, reed everywhere, really messy. Now it's looking fairly healthy. I've only just mown it, so you can't really see what the reed does look like at the moment, but it's still fairly long, but just not as dense as it was originally. Now what you can see on my right is the hedge. So this was a hedge that I planted in the first year. It was made out of, say, 10 centimetre, if that, maybe it was 10 centimetre or 15 centimetre hawthorn trees. We've got a bit of bramble in there as well, and recently I've added some hazel, so I'm hoping they're going to help make this hedge a little bit denser. So I suspect in the next year or two, we will lay this hedge. So that's where you cut the trees down, but not fully. You cut partway through, flop it over, and it carries on surviving because you're not killed it, you're not cut it all the way through, and it will grow then new shoots up. But because you're laying it down, it makes it very dense, so you don't have big gaps in your hedge like that one there. In 5 years' time, hopefully we'll have a large giant redwood behind me, and of course you've got the Scots pines all the way across here as well. This section here is where I've got lots of bracken, and I'm trying to clear it to make sure that we don't get any in future years. I cleared it in the late summer and it's not had a chance to grow back, so now we've got lots of grass growing over and it's looking really quite healthy. It won't last. In the summer, that's all going to shoot back up and it's going to look fairly overgrown again. But it is getting less. And I'm hoping if I continuously go and cut it back, cut it back, cut it back, over time, that bracken is going to go down. It'd be a crime if I don't put in my fiance's tree. This is Poppy, who's a horse chestnut, which my fiance planted when she was, I don't know, 8 or something. And it is still surviving. It's been in a pot for some time. It's only just been planted into the ground. So from a poorly mistreated tree to hopefully one which will start to shoot up and we'll see nice healthy in a few years. So we're looking forward to see how Poppy survives, hopefully. Thank you for watching. See the other videos on my channel, there's a whole range of videos there, and there'll be some popping up now which YouTube suggests to you. Thank you very much and see you next time.